Timalang guys, welcome to another video. Guys, this video in a very short message, very short message. Yesterday I went live on Instagram sharing the message, then I felt, well, you know what, let me put it on record and put it on YouTube because not everyone was live at that time, and I know some people who follows me here, they don't follow me on Instagram, or they don't even have Instagram page. So let me share this important message because I felt it's so profound, and we just have to share. There's this quote that I live by, Maya Angelou, when you learn, teach, when you get, give. Powerful, because knowledge is what? Knowledge is power at the end of the day. Guys, if you're new here, I am Maletswalo Mchiavanari. But if you follow me on Instagram, you saw Nekile Rai Bogadi. Basically ke Bogadi, because that's my new home. Ba re le bitla la mosadi le Bogadi. Po. Really? Was it po? I feel that statement as if, but anyway, le bitla la mosadi ke Bogadi, re ke re gae. Get abagadi in most cases. So I went home this past weekend. Kile funeraling, kilo support my in-law, my sister-in-law, just for moral support, and we show up, and also because family ya gabo, the husband, they're very supportive. I decide I would not to go. I said, let me stop everything and go show off and give my sister a moral support. So guys, I've realized something that is happening in most funeral nowadays. The funeral didn't you so these days, what I'm about to say, it happens a lot. Garia di funeraling, jwalo ka baswa, jwalo ka youth, jwalo ka di youngsters. When we get there, the service runs smoothly, ya fela ra ya ra boloka, and we come back ka gae, we eat, remember the queue, raja from there. Ibile a re tsamaye. From there, we open up the butu, rancha the cooler box, wa kitima savannah, wa kitima amarula, wa ba busy, wa ralukiwa Makadzi, Waraluwa Munata, Waraluwa, all those favorite songs that people love, that I love as well. Waraluwa Jonah, and then Rakedar. Radia get together as the cousins, as the Ntoni, as youngsters. Actually, most people are losing a lot. Are losing a lot because I'm saying this. Not personally, when I go home, ke rata go skimana le batho ba bagolo. If you know me and wa kopana le nna mo magong mo di funeraling mo manyalong, you know gore I am where elders are, and me spending so much time le batho ba bagolo mo ba dutjeng gona. I've realized gore ke nyanya wisdom, ke nyantse a lot of wisdom. And my point is here, my message is here. As a youngster, do not be too quick to leave. Do not be too quick to gather, because they are old. So use the opportunity. Baskime ba batamele ska re malume ra wa go le kae se ke mang ke ra wa malume le kae wa ke le rona nketse ke mang ke ra wa ke tsholo ke ngwana vele wena wa tla wa gola nambile. I cut the conversation, I move. Before you know it, 6 months down the line, especially when you're based in Joburg or far away from where we come from, before you know it, malumola o tlhokofetse, malumola a sa le gona, malumola o tlhokofala le wisdom, that grandmother o tlhokofala le wisdom. Guys, these people have so much knowledge that we need. And mind you, they never studied, they never went to school. Most of them nabile go kwa tla go botsa a sa bi yona ke ile ka tsena ngwana ka sekolonyana ga nyane mo ke tsene marawa nabile ra gola go nyala ka tloga. They don't have degrees, they don't have all this academics levels, PhD, you name them, you know them. They don't have those, but the wisdom they have. the wisdom. So ka weekend ke dutse le mmane. I will just try share a picture of batho ba bagolo ba ne ke tsamaile le bona. It's just the two of them and the rest were my sisters-in-law. Ke dutse le mmane ka re boa funeraleng re nabile maoto mo ka gae. Mmane saying something very profound, something very powerful. A re le nna batho ba baswa ile la re la gauge success ya lena according to how your neighbors, your friends has succeeded, like according to how they're achieving their things. Ga rekile koloi, then you o thoma o fella modimo pele gore hao modimo nna ke dileng na, because now you're comparing your journey le your friends, you're comparing your journey le your neighbors, and this is so true. Why are we gauging our levels according to the levels tja batho ba bangwe? Guys, please keep atametšeng gaufi le your elders, bo ragadi, bo malumi, bo mmane, bo mamogolo, ke patame bo koko, the grandparents, ke patametšeng gaufi le batho bao, because you know, like sa le ka bojiša koko re koko kgale ne le re ge le na le stress dilo di le imela le ya lo bolela le mang, like ne le na le batho ba le goreng le kaya la bolela go bona, like bo dintuna ding koko ra o bo ngwana ka dilo tše nna re di bona ka lena mamotlha le re le ka di therapisting, la tsamaya le ka di psychologing, re di bona mamotlha. And I think this is why. This is because we don't have wisdom ya bophelo, arena knowledge ya bophelo, arena the intelligence ya bophelo, rena fela le di qualifications. Hence you find a lawyer depressed, you find a doctor depressed, you find an accountant depressed, you find all those well-educated people depressed, but depressed ke bophelo because they don't have wisdom. The best gift you can give to yourself ke gore ge o khumane that opportunity ya gore at least go be le tlhakano mo go nang le tlhakano gona, be it lego, be it lenyalo, like I'm saying, mo go gatherilweng gona like this, and o bona bagekolo and ba rata go dula fase. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Ba rata go dula fase ba nabe maote e be bona, because rena raya ra dumedisha thobela ra fit. So bona they take that wisdom they have, they share it amongst themselves, and ba tsamaya mo lefaseng. These people ba tsamaya, we're sharing it among themselves, ba share among themselves. They've got no one to give. Gana mola ba nabile moto go ga stulo o nne mola le bona, and go yo nna tswalela mo o bule mo. What do? O tswalela mo o bula. Go fetša go bula this ya sinka in, go implement it. Go fetša we implement, please come on the social, re shareleng this knowledge, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. E re go dutse le bona bagekolo bawe ko kwa ka ile re go nna re yo a tsa go ama ka ke go tšee ke bile le nakonyana to grow up with my grandmother, and ne le motho a rata o limita to eat. Na re ruta go ja gore wena na o ka le tshola dijo ja ba tše dikaka ba re a reng go ja go be ke engnyana e a itlhalose se ke lebetse sema sa gona, a itlhalosa gore go ja go be ke sebe, like don't eat too much. How ka se je ntwela le ntwela ke ro jilela ema. And then now you will think that was abuse. That was not abuse. A re go nna re matšetše le re ge le fa bana ba lena dijo le ba fela kua le kua ngwana monyane wa 7 years overweight, ngwana monyane wa 7 years a kgone ho hema kore okay. It's because we think those were we think ke di childhood traumas. Okay, motho a re ke gotse ke sokola nna ke nyaka ngwana ka je ntho nngwe le nngwe. We don't even see the power in how they parented us. Guys, let's get closer to grab that wisdom. Let's get closer to grab that wisdom. Wisdom, it's you knowing the right thing to say, and knowing when to say it and how to say it. Wisdom. Ila bolela mako ka re mitse mentši e thubile ke gore o boletše nnete ka nako e wrong. You were right, mara nnete wa e bolela ka nako e wrong. Do not do that. Do not. Ska ke senyetša bophelo ka re go fitlha manyalong o tsamaye. Ska ke senyetša bophelo ka re go fitlha manyalong o dia di-gathering le di what do you call them, the after party, and la tlogela powerful knowledge. Then you come when you get mo Joburg o reka buka ya 700 only to tell you the power is within you, only to tell you what your grandmother, your elders ko gae kwa nka ba go boditše tšone. Because that's a life skill. It's not even anything academic. It's a life skill. That's a life. Batho ba le ba tshwere knowledge, batho ba le ba tshwere wisdom. Ke gopela le bangaparileng. Hold on to your elder. Banyanye, suck the wisdom out. But let's pedi sa bolela gore tsela e tsebiwa ke ba pele. Tsela e tseba kwa fitile mo pele ke tshwarelele ka bona. Re nawa re botse bink. Bo Mr. and Mrs. know it all. No, this can't be done like that. This cannot be done like that. The co-parenting, it's a whole mess. And it's a whole mess because there's no wisdom. Not because the mood sitting, because there's no wisdom amongst these two people. The very same two people, ba le gore ge re fitlha re bona batho ba bagolo ra ba katoga ra ba dumediša, then we shift off. Ra ba dumediša and then re tla mo bona. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Go khumane sibaka hlala phansi nabantu abadala. Hlala phansi nabantu abadala, labantu baphethe i-success. Labantu baphethe wealth. Labantu baphethe knowledge. Kukware alawa la tseba gale gonya le ke a bona ngwana gona ka la kitima ka dipilisi le re lo nyaka di vitamin D ile o re botsisha di doctor ka di clinicing bara wa ke ntwe ya letšatši ka re gone e be re gonama ka mafuri ntse re sefa dinawa. I don't know what you guys call that. The beans tla be ba di sefa ba di dira, then the sun hits them at the back like they were guys. Batho ba tshwere knowledge. Ba tshwere knowledge ya go kgona go survive bophelo. There is no PhD that will make you survive this life. There isn't. There isn't. There is no honors. Aigo ya go tlo dira gore wena o survive bophelo. Bophelo bo nyaka wisdom. Ubuntu bufuna wisdom. Life wants wisdom. Most relationships are broken. Most friendships are broken because we don't have the knowledge and we think we know it all. No, don't do that to yourself. Listen to that old lady. Listen to that old lady. Listen. Listen, please, guys. Do yourself that favor. Do yourself. There's a book that I read. There's a book that I read. Yeah, the power is within you. That I read, I think, some months back, but I read it this year. The power is within you. Everything I read in that book, everything that I read, I think I bought it for 400 and something to 500 rand. It's exactly the same thing that my grandmother will speak about. Same thing. A re kokwa ka ga bolela re go dumela moepa thutse ga go le khumo le le jwang khaufi. Dika le diema ja spedi. Ka Sezulu ba di izika. I don't know. I think so. Dika le diema ja spedi go dumela moepa thutse ga go le khumo le le jwang khausi. Baboye, in the very same book that you buy, be patient with yourself. Go dumela moepa thutse basically means khotlelela moepa. Like you digging for whatever seeds that you want, but be patient, dig consistently, so don't give up. You will find what you want. And if we take this and blanket it in all areas of our lives, that's the spirit to success. Be it weight loss, be it career success, be it I don't know whatever situation you are in. se le goreng se tseba ke bagologolo, our elders, gore ko dumela Moepathutse ga go le kgomo le le jwang gaufi. Please associate yourself with them. Ska ba dumediša wa feta. Okay, really so proud to say Benekente ko di gona kwa di funeraleng ke re tla ra le bana ebile especially when it's family funerals. Ra le bana ngambile ba khekolo ba dumediša bana na go bang sese. Go bang nana ngwana a lebelele jwa lantšhe matlo a go lebelele a mo lebelela ke re o nyaka o intervene ka gore yena o kwe wena proudly saying gore hey koko a ka se lekwe gape o bolela English fela e do reng how are you nabile makoko le night how are you nana how are you nabile I'm fine. Then there's a bridge between our wisdom language. There's a bridge between our wisdom. I must be there for my child to suck the wisdom from the great grandmothers. These elders live longer that our kids, even our grandkids, can benefit from them. So now we're building bridge. The wisdom is kaba ya tshilela ka mo. It's only re supporta the business ya somebody else, because this is business. Books are business. As much as they are knowledge, someone else is running the business with the knowledge that that person sat down with the elders and decided to come to go write it and sell it, because really knowledge is powerful. If you are fortunate enough, you have elders in your family and peace. Even if it's not elders in your family or ke di elders chaka next door, ke di batho bale they give information for free ibile ba rata gona mo ba fang maele gona. Don't close yourself up. Ska ke tswalelela, ska ke shut out. Don't shut your kids out. Spedi sa tla lotsa gore go le sesepele le di taola bagong. Le sesepele le di taola I think ke bagong. Basically meaning let's ka tlhokofala ka knowledge. Share, give, leave this thing behind. So it runs the family, it runs malapa, it runs bophelo. My point is one fella gore, please take advantage of the elders in your circle. Take advantage of your elders in your circle. The gathering jar khale re sa bonane le bo cousin, khale ke sa bone my high school friends, khale ke sa bone bo mama ke na ka re catch up. Don't do that. Let catch up later. You can always organize something. Buy the WhatsApp group, la organize la kopana, and then la dira dilo tša lena. But where you got the opportunity to sit with the elders, pa monate kudu really group. O ba khumane ba dutse ba re ke msadi ya ka next door ke mgaja maloma mama ke mama ba dutse fast o ba khumane gana mo o kwa go botsa mogekolo re a kribile o bone ra golwa go tlhokofetse o tlhokofetse ntse re na le di challenge re challenge ka re ga manyalo a rena mara we pulled it through and ntwa re go sha monate kudu ke gore re overcoming. Happiness comes with overcoming. Re overcoming, re go winne, re gonne. The power, the knowledge that these people have. I make sure to date. I make sure gore ke thega ka batho ba bagolo ge ke le meqimbing ene ke gopela le ge lempona le ska mpha le ngwelela le disturb. I'm filling my tank. Make sure you fill in your tank, you fill in your cup. Gore o ska di o tšea ke phefo ge majuta di a sa bona le wena wa ge ma Japanese a dira sa bona le wena wa le ge because we don't have the wisdom ya our roots. Are nayo and we don't make time to gather that information. We are too busy. We are too busy to gather that information. Don't do that to yourself. Dilo tše dintši now It's a pity our grandmothers don't know they are not into social medias. Never tlo tla ba re botsa so ka tsona gore guys a go bolele selo ka mogare ga di-social media. Bophelo a bo ka mokgwa bophelo. Suicide is too much. Batho ba ke polaya, ba ke chelela di-poison, ba ke gama, ba ke hang. It's because I 90% believe gore motho o le hana wisdom. Because if you do have, you wouldn't do that to yourself. If you do have, you are your own therapist. If you do have, you are your own psychologist. 2 minutes, open obstacle. No, I'm going to seek a professional help. The very same person who was born maybe the same year as you, that studied it in the book, but never really experienced it in life, will tell you something. And be like, yeah, I went to a therapist. I've managed to... Don't do that to yourself. Don't. I always advise people, you know what, that you're losing your mind, go seek professional help. But go na le elders. Go kwa o re o imetswe. Tsena koloing tlhaba N1 ya gae or tlhaba N2 or tlhaba M4, I don't know where you come from, be it Eastern Cape, be it KwaZulu-Natal, be it Limpopo. Tsena koloing, go home and o khumana maele a bophelo. O tlo khumana a gona because they lived it, they passed through that. I have a problem with going to seek especially in a blended family. I have a problem of going to seek a professional help. It's not working or has never walked my journey. Then you won't be able to know what I'm talking about. You won't. The psychology that I saw last thing, the lady who in a blended family, that thing put me at ease. Because it's those that walked before you that will be able to pave your understanding towards whatever problem that you have. And the only people, even if now we're changing, because we're changing, the technology is changing the roads, the technology is changing the system, the technology is changing our culture. Those people know better. Oh, Bokoko know better. If unalena uwamatlhatsi, run. Run like me, rana for the 2.2 kilometer. I'm going to do that just so we do so. Run like me there, get there, grasp everything that you need, and come back. Go feature implemented it better, because knowledge received, if it's not implemented, it's as good as nothing. It is as good as nothing. Ke a le gopela baswa bana bokoko kwa gae, it's all we need. Bokoko kwa gae, it's everything we need to win this life. You can study as much as you want. You can be educated as much as you want. But the wisdom that comes with our elders, be it kimo Joburg, mama ka next door, umuntu omdala, uyambona ukuthi wayihamba le ndlela, sit. Ask them, how did you do it? How the challenges ne di le jwang? Then you will find what the very same challenges that you go through, it's nothing new. They've been there, they've done that, they've pulled through. And it hits very different. It hits differently when someone's saying to you, Oyola, then that person say to you the very same thing that is making you cry. I've conquered it. That thing hits differently and it gives a different positivity. Like it's a whole different. And it helps. because now you start becoming comfortable and you will believe more that actually I can do it. I can overcome this. Guys, simply make time. Make time for your elders. Wisdom, they've experienced things. Wisdom. By experience it, now they now they are in a space where they can tell you what this is it. Naro dula ra gedara, and at that time arabujani said arabujani fokon. The very same social media that we're scrolling every day, we will be talking about it, updating each other about what we saw on the social. What more are we speaking about? Gone. Knowledge. Why? Don't allow yourself to do that. Don't. Sit le batho ba fase. Sit. Unyanye thuto ya bophelo. Unyanye thuto ya bophelo. Nale we spoke a lot. Nale we spoke a lot. Ibile ka Christianity. And she was like to me, you know, it's not like that. Even in the Bible, it's there. So we are too quick to judge and be like, how are we not to talk about like mangusanyalu? Hey, how are we not can why sanyale musadi? Why is Habilibana? Not, it's not everybody. It's not, it's there in the Bible. She said so. But information o ka do e sefa go ya le ka gore wena o tlo berekela keng, because what works for them it might not work for you, but there is something that will make you thrive, will make you survive, will make you win from what they know. Ke gopela le ke squeezing in mo di cycling jela ja bokoko ke squeezing in. Squeezing are tseneng, and when re sharing on the socials, I believe I love seeing such content, and I love seeing content that pours to my mind, content that pours to my knowledge. I love that kind of content. Yes, ke di bona the beauty content, ke di bona the fashion content, I see them, but just knowledge, I take my head off those kind of content, because diara mitsi, di savor maphilo. Those content are deep, are very, very, I don't even take them light, and I don't. You see some content, it contributes to your mentality, and it speaks to you, and you think it's something it will benefit. Grab that content, and run with it, because we need knowledge. We need to know how to survive in this world, with or without economy, with or without content. Cyril Ramaphosa, up we go, forward we go. With that wisdom, we can survive everything that comes your way, because you have the wisdom. Blended family, they are not so. Because two people are lacking wisdom. You can't lead a family without wisdom. You can't lead a family without wisdom. We lead a blended family has never started today. It is us that are saying we want to be on the spotlights. We want to talk it. We want to talk about it out there. We want to share it on social media. And I'm sure if social media was implemented, someone could have done that. Blended family kinto ya khale. My grandmother got married with a child. Like back then. And those people, they are this close to go meet with their gods. They are this close to departure. rena re ba feta ka ra re ba bone koko ke le tsholeleng wa mo tsholela mo fa plate yena swantse go tsholele knowledge. She must feed you the knowledge. Wena wa mo tsholela mo fa dijo o tla tja mpa mo empty. Now she must feed you. You don't have time. Go fetja fela ro chila mara tsala tla re dule ka mono ke ne di savana ra dula ra tlantla savana. Re jere powerful tools re di beile on site. Don't do that. Don't do that. Otherwise nna ke tlo le goga mo di gathering ke re sesiwe tsa mo dula mola batho ba le ba tshwere lehumo go site butwe wa bona mola lesenkeng le la go jang banna gone run there. That's where life is. There was this a gentleman, I don't know if I can find him. I don't think ile ka mo follow. A rata go botsisha monnomogolo wa Mosotho on TikTok. A rata go mmotsisha dipotšišo relating to marriage most of the time. Relating to marriage, and that man will answer. That's authentic content because I don't think there's a script because we tlhalosa like it is and how it was done back in the days. And re decided to change ya re palela ya re senyetša ra tlhalana. Oh, just so we can do better. We can do so much better by sitting with our elders. That guy, the one that was trending that I came across, it's the one where the guy was asking the older men, what happens when your sister ask you chelete, when they ask money from you. Ara ba tlameya ke ntate wa Mosotho ha ba tlameile dikgaitsedi tsa hao di kope mosadi wa hao. And I'm like, a dikgaitsedi tsa hao ba jwetse hore ba kope mosadi wa hao ibe tabeng ya bona ba ska kopa wena street. What a powerful statement. What a powerful statement. Yo guys, ke a le kgopela tswetswe. I am here to learn that thing. To learn fela taba ya botlhokwa ya gore hold on to the elders. They are the people who knows this life. Let us not let them leave this world without pouring into us, because we will have nothing to pour on our kids. We will have basically nothing to pour on our kids. Having to finish this size ya buka, it's not that easy. It's not everyone that's willing to spend those hours babala. Lenna, they say I had to push myself that every month I'm reading. If you're following me on Instagram, you should know. Every month I'm reading a book. I had to force myself. Every month I'm reading a book. There must be a new book that I read. And some people can even literally, the book in four. We're not the same. And as much as we're not the same, bokoko, they are there to give at least 5 points. Let me not say 10. 5 points. Fela ka 15 to 30 minutes, you're done. You have held on to something. It will save your life, your children's life, your children's life. Please associate yourself with those elders. Ere ba go tšheleka education ya bona, ere ba go tšheleka thuto ya bona ya bophelo, ere ba go tšheleka knowledge ya bona, ba go tšheleka their wisdom, so that you come and pour it to your children, so that you come and pour it to your friends, so that you come and pour it to your neighbors, mojos. Guys, let's if you're from Ramashashani, you know, and I think this applies to most people. Mo folorang ona taxi bus stop o tlo dumedisha until o fitla ka gae. As long as gona le motho ka motse le pateng o tlo feta re thobela. Ge ba bereka gore ba šume ba re ke bona ba feta. That was knowledge, ke wisdom engwe ya botlhokwa because anything happens kwa ko pele, having to run back o tsamile o bula menyako e le gore o ka tšhabela ka gona. Those little things tše tshwantse re dio di nyanya let us do so. Today nje funeral yami yamaloba ikile nguyona yama ya Saturday, it has opened so much of my eyes because come on next door youth. After the funeral, most of youth moved next door. They played music, group youth, youngsters, very youngsters. Ke ile ka kwa ke lo nyaka ngwanana wa family gana ka mo ke fitla ba tletse ba ke groupile go tladiwa di music go change di eta tsene ba di apere bang ba apere di pushing bang ba apere di slippers ke chillers, and I'm like, they're not really feeding each other nothing. Mole a go diege selo mole taba o diega shika mo gare ka mofasa tente, shika mo gare ka mofasa metlhare, knowledge ka mo gare ka molafasa metlhare. Ba itlogetse ba ya ka next door, knowledge ele ya shala le one. Yo guys, don't do that to yourself. Yalikuza, just don't. Right? We can do better. When you got the chance, when you got the opportunity, and when you're still blessed, kabukoko around you, kaburahadi around you that are still alive, make time. Make time to go source out information. Make time to go read that book, Epilang. Book that breathe. Book that communicates, that you can question. Take time to gather that information, because it's all we need. It's all we need to survive the depression. Everyone is going through challenges. We're going through the most. I'm going through the most. You going through the most. Grasp that information. That will help you to pass through, to cross over. Ba bantši ba paletse go crosser over because of lack of wisdom. Re ba khumane ba ipolaile ka di-grudging, re khumane ba ipolaile ka di-kamereng, re khumane ba nwele di-poison. Kuningi. Ba bangwe ba rena we still holding on to alcohol because we don't know how to resolve the issues that we face. We're thinking alcohol is doing the most, but it's adding more to the depression that we're going through because we are scared to face the reality because I don't know wisdom. Don't allow yourself to go through that. Don't gather that wisdom. It's lele. Get them. And maybe don't even think even a single day because apana degree no. They bakwishisha so much ka bophelo than you would think. Ka your chemical engineering or ka your civil engineering. They don't know that. It's not their place, but they know bophelo. You as a civil engineer, you need to know that life. With or without the civil engineer, you need to survive that life. It's not the civil engineering that will make you survive, that will make you to cross over certain challenges. No, it's not that. We have doctors painfully because they can't face the world. They can't face Bupilo. You can only face Bupilo and survive Bupilo only when you have wisdom. Fast. They don't let it pass by. Don't let it pass you by. They know better. They've been there. They've done that. Don't shut them out, because when you're shutting them out, you're killing yourself. Anaway. You're killing yourself anyway. Because should you come to me, I've done the coaching course, I'm doing coaching, a blended family. When you come to me, I'll charge you. Go charge you because I sat down and gathered that knowledge that you were too busy to sit with your own people. But gather that knowledge. Now it will come as a form of business. That's what it's happening. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Make time. Make time to use those resources. Maybe us making time with those people, it will then drive us back to our culture. Because I so much feel, or most of people, we have withdrawn from who we are. We have withdrawn from our culture because of the childhood traumas that we believe were abuse, fantasy abuse, because of the don't. So gather those people, sit with them. Then you understand. Meaning at times I can't overstay here because nothing will help. The only thing that I will succeed is for me when I move away. Those people are very powerful. powerful ba tshwere bophelo ka mogare ga matsogo a bona. All I don't want gore ba tsamaye ka information e le goreng ke I need, and now I have to go out there to go buy it. I can't. I will use it as much as ba le gona ana ke bogadi ba ka ke ga geshu ke ga bo mogotsi ya ka ke ga bo mamang. As long as I find an elder, I sit with them down. That's me. Ntate Letswalo will literally tell you, my husband, o ntlogela ke dutse le bagekolo. Ke dutse le bagekolo, sit fast and open my mind so ke di esketlelwana. Ba chele ke tswalele and run. And you come on the social media saying, Maletswalo, how do you do it? Yo, Maletswalo, khona jwang? It's because I sat under the tree. Ka bula tlhaloganyo, ka tšea wisdom, ka tšea the knowledge, its power, ka ya ka rana bophelo. And whatever that they will say, it will make you survive all these odds tša bophelo. And more or less it's the same thing. Ratwana, especially Africans, we are the same. Zulu, Venda, Tsonga, Changani, our elder speaks the same. Hence I'm saying, when you get that information, then you feel, well, this is powerful. Share it, tag me. If we share it, we share it on TikTok, I am Maletswalo on TikTok, tag me. If we share it on Instagram, I am Maletswalo on Instagram, tag me. If we share it on YouTube, Maletswalo on YouTube, tag me. Because that knowledge, it's power. Most expensive to survive this world. Guys, my video will end here. Le point again. Sit le bagolo. Bagolo ke bona ba go tseba ditaba. Abantu abadala yibo abayazi iqiniso, abayazi impilo. Hlala nabo, funda, uyenze, ungafundi wabeka nje la wangayenzi. Funda, uyenze, usaveze impilo zabantu. Nishtwile mus. Banu ba bagale ke bona. Hey guys, before ke tuma. Batho ba gale ke bona our gold, ke bona silver le gauta tša rena. Ke bona di silver di le gauta tša rena, baswa are associating le bona. That's it. Let me love and leave you here. Have a great day. See you on the next video. Guys, please make sure that you subscribe on that podcast channel here. Maletswalo podcast, I think it's that. Maletswalo podcast. I'll try to link it somewhere in one of the videos. If not this one, I'll just put it somewhere so that you can quickly get the link, where we'll be talking about bond and blend with Maletswalo. Bond and blend, the blended families, and because that's our new norm. We want to know, how are you doing it? How are you surviving? How are your dynamics? What are your challenges? How are you winning them? It's knowledge that will help us become better people. And also they say, a wise man said, motho wa botlhale learns from their mistake. But wa botlhale learns from other people's mistake. Let me love and leave you.